Hey there, the year 2019 is almost over. It was quite an interesting year for me and my work, and I'm very excited for 2020. I have tons of announcements for you. There will be lots of brand new content on this channel in addition to my drawing tutorial videos. I'm sure that you are also more interested in those announcements than my 2019 recap, so I'm not going to let you wait. So, one new edition already partially started. You might have noticed that my book and tiger tutorial videos had special drawings in them, which were complete artworks on their own and not just example drawings for the tutorials. Moving forward, every single tutorial video is going to have one of these special drawings. Not only do they serve as an additional example for the tutorials, but they are also a nice creative outlet for me. Otherwise, I barely find time to make complete artworks that I can share on their own. Now, the new thing concerning these special drawings is that their drawing process will also be recorded. I plan to make time lapses out of these recordings, but as their own videos, separate from the tutorials. Now, that alone is new, since I made time-lapse videos before, but these ones are going to be narrated. I will speak over the time-lapse videos and explain my work and thought process to you. What tools did I use? Why did I choose certain colors? Why did I go for certain poses? How did I come up with the ideas? I will explain these kind of things in the videos. And even though they will cover some techniques limited to digital art, I will make sure that I talk about plenty of things potentially interesting for everyone. The plan is to upload these narrated time-lapse videos 1 week after the drawing has been shown off in the tutorial video. Now that is the first new kind of video coming out next year. The second one I'm especially excited about. Some aspects I want to put much more emphasis on are more engagement with you, the viewers, and more focus on building a community. And so the second idea that I have are so-called show and ask videos. A combination of show and tell and Q&A videos. The ask part is fairly simple. You can ask me all sorts of questions and I answer them in those videos. The show part is the much more exciting part for me. You will be able to submit artwork to be shown and commentated by me in those videos, and there are 2 categories. The first one is any visual art that you created with the help of at least one of my drawing tutorial videos. The second category is fan art, so basically anything as long as it is related to me and my work. For example, you could draw my cats, the little mink, and even me in some unexpected circumstance. It is up to you. Of course, there will be rules for those art and question submissions. I will release a separate video at some point explaining those rules, as well as a text document to read. Not only will these videos enable me to establish a much closer connection with you all, but I also want it to be a way to encourage and inspire you to create more art and be comfortable sharing it with others. This is the idea that I am the most excited about, and I really hope that it will find enough interest from people so that I can make lots of these videos. Alright, the third thing I want to start next year is drawing live streams on YouTube. I do have some experience with streaming on Twitch, but I didn't really have an audience there. YouTube might be more promising, I surely hope so, because it is quite discouraging to sit there streaming for hours with an average audience of less than 1. It is a neat way to have direct interaction with you, since you can chat with me live. At first I will probably start with something simple to draw in these live streams, and then we will see where we're going from there. There are a couple of other ideas that I have, but I'm not quite sure yet if I want to do them. And also, I think I'm going to be busy enough introducing the new types of videos that I have described just now. Also, another reason why I want to release these other videos in addition to my tutorials is that they require far less work to produce. In 2019, I released only 1 tutorial video per month on average. I probably could push up that number by a bit, but not by much without reducing the quality of my work. And quality is important to me, because I want to provide good-looking, entertaining, useful, and factually correct tutorials. Also, I feel more comfortable recording and releasing those videos if they are well researched and practiced. The downside is, however, that there are these huge gaps between videos. People then start forgetting about my channel, and YouTube's algorithm might favor my videos less because I upload so rarely. Who knows? Making these other kinds of videos will help me increasing my upload frequency, and those videos are still going to be relevant to my channel. So those are the new ideas I have for 2020. I can't wait to start working on these. Now let's do a short 2019 recap. I did a lot of experimenting. That is why the tutorial topics this year seemed so widely scattered. I could go into detail about all the conclusions I drew from all the data, but let's keep it short. Well, I tried to better understand how YouTube's algorithm works, but in the end it boils down to it being mostly unpredictable, at least for my kind of videos. Sometimes certain videos do pretty well and grow by themselves through search results and suggestions. And sometimes they barely grow at all, but remain buried underneath dozens or hundreds of drawing videos made for kids, and low-effort time-lapse videos with just some background music, which are still titled as tutorial videos. I admit, it is occasionally hard for me to not get frustrated by this. But other than sharing my videos on social media, I can't really do much else. I also don't want to be obnoxious for others and spam my videos all over the place. And I don't think that would help a lot either, probably the opposite actually. But 2019 was definitely not a failure. Some videos did alright, and more importantly, I learned a lot. I feel that I improved significantly skill-wise this year. I learned some techniques that greatly helped me getting better at drawing. Therefore, I feel much more confident now. That is also why I want to start streaming again. I think I will do much better now with people watching me draw live compared to a few years ago. And by the way, my cat tutorial was the first video to reach 10,000 views in my library. To be honest, I am not really happy with how that video turned out. There are a couple of essential mistakes in it. I mentioned them all in the pinned comment, but not everybody reads that of course. I wish YouTube still had annotations so that I could include text notes at any point in the video. Oh well. I'm still proud of it though. Many people said that it helped them, and that is the most important thing. Also, I learned a lot from that video. It inspired a lot of changes in the general structure and design of my tutorials, which overall significantly improved the quality. Let's see what kind of video will be the first one to kick the cat tutorial off the throne. Oh, and the best memory I had of 2019 is drawing that Yoshi Tea Party picture and showing it to Super Shiggy and everybody else. I'm still really happy with how it turned out, and drawing Yoshis is always super enjoyable. Also, I missed making drawings for others. I barely find the time for that nowadays. There is always the next tutorial to prepare. But with these special drawings that I talked about at the beginning of this video, I also get an opportunity to draw stuff for others too. Another really exciting part of that idea. Oh boy, I just can't wait. So that's it from me. I wish you all a good slide into the new year, as we say in German. And have fun drawing in 2020.